Hello Dooney addicts, I am back with an unboxing and I'm going to do something a little bit different. This is going to most likely be a three-part series. The first part of the series is going to be about a brand called Floto out of Italy. The second part of the series is going to be Dooney and Bourke. And part 3 is going to be basically a side-by-side comparison of these two brands. Now, how did I land on Floto? The first is, I guess it's been about a week ago, Dooney sent out their spring VIP 20% coupon. And at that time, I was really interested in getting another piece of travel luggage duffel type bag, and the Florentine medium duffel from Dooney and Bourke is what I had my eyes on. Well, if you're familiar with that piece of luggage, then you know that it's $595 before taxes with free shipping. It is available on 3 payments of Dooney Pay. And with the 20% off, I thought if I'm going to get one, now is the time to do so. But as I was searching online, there was an advertisement that popped up for a brand called Floto Imports. And they've been around since 2003, which is not a long time when you think about the longevity of a company, but I really like their story. You know, we spend a lot of time trying to make sure that our Florentine leathers don't get scratched, and we avoid water and rain and all these other things, trying to preserve the beauty of the leather. Well, the Floto brand is actually kind of the opposite approach of that with leather. Their philosophy is that the older the leather is, the better it is. The older Italian leather gets, the better it is. So their method is the more distressed the pieces look, you know, the greater uniqueness they have, and the better they actually look. So this particular company, they have offices in New York. All of their products are made in Italy, so it's Italian tanneries that are making the leather. They work with full grain vegetable calf skins. They're natural. They say that they have vibrant fibers, and they create classic, timeless, iconic styles with these calf skins. So this piece was considerably less than the Dooney and Bourke piece, but this piece was larger. So I wanted to start by just kind of introducing you to the brand if you're new to the brand like I am. And then once the Dooney and Bourke piece comes in, because nobody, I believe, ships as slow as Dooney does. I love my brand, but they could work on getting things a little bit quicker for the dollar amounts that we spend. But anyway, so I want to just kind of do an introduction of the brand, let you know my thoughts on it, then show you part 2 when my Dooney medium Florentine duffel in chestnut comes in, and then maybe do a side-by-side comparison. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to keep both. I do travel extensively, so I could put both pieces to use, but I'm really curious to see if whether the Floto brand at its price point is comparable to the leather that arrives from Dooney and Bourke. So the first thing I will tell you is that I'm not impressed with the shipping, because it is a duffel and they have managed to ship it in a flat box. And I know that there are times when Dooney will ship things flat, like maybe the logo locks. I've seen unboxings of those, and people have unboxed those flat. But considering the price point on this duffel, I really would have just thought that, you know, maybe they would have spent a little bit more and shipped it in a box already stuffed. So I don't know if this is part of their plan from a distressing standpoint, but it's stressing me out that it arrived in a flat box. Okay, so got the box open here. And okay, so ditch the box. Got some return information here and how to care for the Floto leather, which basically says that proper care is recommended to ensure long life of your Floto bag. The most common Floto polished leathers such as Vecchio Brown, we recommend the Floto leather cream, Lexol leather conditioner, on and on and on. So anyway, the bag cost me $269 is what I spent. They included a copy of their catalog in here. I'm just going to flip through really quick. Italian leather goods. They have some really, what I think are really nice pieces. I definitely don't see me purchasing a handbag, but I saw a picture similar to this one that made me think their, you know, their travel pieces might be worth the investment. Do you see those pieces there? So they kind of have already a vintage aging patina to the leather. I feel like the Italian leather is definitely my fave. I have become obsessed lately with researching tanneries and things like that, just to make sure that I'm more fully aware of leathers and processes and grains and quality and so forth. So when I came across this one, I did not have concerns about spending the money. And as you can tell, they're not cheap pieces. I just want to make sure that the price and the quality go hand in hand. So I'm not going to go through the entire catalog here, but I would, you know, this, I've spent my own money. Nobody is sponsoring this video. If I don't like it, I'll definitely be sending it back. But thought I would share. All right, so the luggage. There is definitely some weight to this bag, so I'm pleased with that. Again, not happy with the way it came packaged, because it's just in a bag, a plastic baggie here, and it's got a knot here on the end. I'm going to see if I can get that out, so bear with me. But the leather itself, oh my God, it smells just like a Dooney Florentine bag. So either there is a cologne or perfume at their facility that they sprayed on my luggage before they sent it, or you can definitely tell that it is quality Florentine leather. So here is the front of the bag. It has the Floto logo there on the front, and it's kind of a brass, it's not really brass, maybe it is brass finish. Smooth zipper here on the front, striped lining. The handles on here, they have rolled handles, and the stitch work is very, very nice. I love the way they have the ends of their buckles closed here. Pretty heavy duty hardware. What I've learned about in my research on the stitching on these bags, or just leather in general, that actually the fewer the stitches, meaning that if it's hand stitched, the better if you have quality stitch work. That way you're not putting a lot of holes in the leather. You want the leather to be as solid as possible, meaning you don't want a bunch of pieces sewn together to create your bag. So let's get into the inside. Here's the back side of the bag. I'm definitely gonna have to stuff it to make sure that it's what I like. Huge, huge feet on the bottom. I'm just going to turn it sideways so you can see how big those are. This piece was actually a little bit larger than the Dooney piece, so we'll see. Very smooth. I feel awkward doing this video. Very smooth zipper here on the top. Very, very, very smooth. And on the inside of the bag, it has a shoulder strap. It has a buckle on the strap for adjustment. It has a shoulder rest that has the low Floto plate on the top, you know, that shoulder strap. And then it has some pretty heavy duty hardware as well. So a very, very nice strap, very thick, nice braiding. Oh, I feel like I'm out of view. So it's thick, lot of great stitch work. The strap is sealed on the sides and it's finished on both sides. Again, heavy duty hardware to secure, you know, the strap. And that secures on the side of the bag via this hardware. Like Dooney and Bourke, it has the swivel hardware so that it's never going to get tangled. So I did like that feature about the bag. As far as the inside, let's see. Okay. Striped lining on the bag. It feels like maybe a linen type lining. Trying to read on the tag here to see if it says, but it doesn't. So a huge pocket on the front wall. Deep. Not crazy about the lining not necessarily being attached. I'll get over that. Maybe I'll see if Dooney's is the same way. Then on the back wall there is a huge zip pocket that could be used, you know, you could use it as your cosmetic bag inside the bag, you know, just dropping your cosmetics in there if you're traveling. Great for a passport. If you're traveling with little ones and need like little Legos or cars or whatever, it'd be great there. I mean, there are all kinds of things that you could do. What I am not crazy about is that there seems to be way more lining in this bag than is needed. And I don't know, maybe once I get some stuff in here, maybe it won't be so much. It won't appear to be so much, but because it's not attached to anything, it's just kind of loose. Overall, for the price point, I'm not disappointed. The lining is the lining. It's on the inside. It's not something that, you know, I think will distract from the outside of the bag. I do like the chestnut finish. Smells like Florentine leather. The tabs here on the side, I don't, other than that just being a detail, I don't know that that has any function. But anyway, this is the Floto brand. Basically, it says to care for your Floto bag. Going forward, we recommend using leather conditioner annually or as needed to keep the leather oiled and in optimal condition. Any crease caused by shipping from Italy will fully recover after its first use. Variations in leather color are intrinsic and are not considered defects. Floto imports, made in Italy. So again, wanted to share with you this bag because it will be part of a 3-part series. Do like some of the little detailing, like Floto on the zipper, which you know, is kind of what you see for Dooney and Bourke. The double zippers here on the top all have the Floto embossing in the hardware. Huge, huge, huge feet on the bottom. Bag is not as wide as some of my other travel bags, like my extra large Juliet from Dooney and Bourke, but at the same time, given the price point and the fact that this bag is actually a little bit larger than the one medium duffel that I've ordered from Dooney, I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison. And maybe for those of you that are looking for a little bit more cost-effective travel bag option and have decided that Dooney and Bourke is not the way you want to go, maybe this will be an option for you. So thanks for watching part 1. I'll record part 2 and get it uploaded as soon as my box arrives from Dooney, and then part 3 I'll try to figure out where I can record kind of a side-by-side comparison so that you can see the bags a little bit better. So thank you so very much for watching. Please stay tuned for part 2. Until next time, I do hope you're finding something that feeds your Dooney addiction. Take care.